Hey guys, this is Shadow, and tonight I'm going to be bringing you another deck profile, and I already have done this deck before, as you guys can see in my other videos, but I'm deciding to redo it due to the lighting that it was in the last video, and plus the fact that I was using a digital camera. Plus I think this is a lot easier for you guys to be able to see the actual cards and everything because it's in HD. And I have another mat. I've had this one. This was the first mat. I've had this one for about a year and a half now before I bought this one. So I guess I'm putting them together for you guys to see. And this is going to be my Harpie Deck profile of 2019 again. I'm just, like I said, it's going to be a re-upload so you guys get to see the cards and a little bit better lighting and everything. But before we get started, I just wanted to clear some things up. One thing, I've had many questions asked, or at least a couple questions about why, all this card's banned in here. Why do this card's limited to one or this card's banned, just keep that in mind. I don't know if you know. I try to, in every video for the most part, explain and tell you guys that I do not do tournaments at all, just because I haven't done a tournament in about 10 years. I used to go to regionals a lot when I was younger, but, I've grown up, I'm a dad now and everything, and kind of priorities are first, and plus that's not kind of something that I want to do anymore, and I haven't been in tournaments, just like I said, in a long while. I don't play by the ban list because I really don't see any reason to. I've been playing this game since 2002. I play by the rules. I just don't play by the ban list because, that's just my personal preference. Me and my wife both don't, so, don't give me too much heat for that. I apologize if I don't play by the ban list or by the forbidden list or anything like that. So alright, so without any further ado, this is going to be a quick video just to show you guys, what's in the deck and everything, because you have seen this before. So go ahead and get started. First off, you got 3 Harpie Lady 1. This is the bread and butter of the deck because it's the Harpie deck, so you're going to always want to run 3. This gives you an extra 300 attack and defense to your wind monsters. And then I've got 3 Harpie Harpist. When this thing is sent to the graveyard at the end phase, I can add a level 4 winged beast type monster from my deck to my hand. So that's very, very good synergy, and that makes it to where I can consistently add monsters to my hand. And this is Harpie Lady's really good, obviously, for the Elegant Egotist that I'm going to show you later, as you guys should know. And then I've got 3 Harpie Dancer. It's a very good card. It can pop itself back or another card to the hand and everything to normal summon. So if you have Harpie's Hunting Ground on the field, you can use that to keep destroying their backfield, blowing up their backfield. Oh, sorry guys. Then next we have, cards are wanting to go all over the place today. I don't understand. There we go. So 3 Harpie Oracle. And this adds spells and traps that designate Harpie Lady Sisters to the hand, meaning I can get Elegant Egotist. And that's the main formula of the stack, is to be able to swarm the field with all my Harpie monsters, just so I can do a lot massive damage or exceed summon for like Phantasmal Dragon, Chidori, or any of the cards that I'm going to show you later. And then I've got 3 Harpie Queen. This is a good beat stick, and it's also a good searcher too. This is what I used to search out for Harpie's Hunting Ground by discarding to the graveyard, and it's 1900, so you can't go wrong with that. It's a good little beat stick, especially in the stack. Then I've got 2 Harpie Channelers, which go really well with the Harpie's pet dragon that I've got in here. Harpie's Channeler, by discarding a card, I can special summon a dragon type monster or a Harpie monster from my deck, meaning I can special summon Harpie's pet dragon, and her level can be increased by the level of the dragon, so she can become a level 7, meaning you can set up for a level 7 or rank 7 exceed play. And then last but not least for the monsters, I'm going to eventually replace these with a Perfumer, Harpie Perfumer, but right now I can't seem to afford that. That is very expensive. It's like a $20, $30 card. So I'm going to wait eventually for the price to go down. But in the meantime, I have Harpie's Pet Baby Dragon, and I mean, it's just as good in my opinion. It can, with the amount of Harpies on the field, it has different effects. So I mean, I can potentially destroy a card on the field or increase the attack by 20 to 2400. So I mean, I can't complain. But as soon as I get Harpie's Perfumer when I can, I'm gonna be replacing it. But like I said, it's way too expensive right now. Okay, so you've got 3 Elegant Egotist. And this is the centerpiece of the deck. The special summons a Harpie Lady or Harpie Lady Sister from the deck. And I don't run Harpie Lady Sisters just because I think it slows the deck down. But that's just my personal opinion. You guys can run Harpie Sisters all you guys want. You know, every deck's going to be a lot different. Just me personally, I don't run it. Then I've got 3 Hysteric Signs. This is going to be for searching for Elegant Egotist. And if I have Harpie's Hunting Ground on the field, I can destroy this on the next turn and add 3 Harpie monsters from my deck to my hand. So that's very, very good. Just to be able to keep recycling your Harpie monsters and special summoning them to the field. And then I've got 3 Harpie's Hunting Grounds. This is good because it destroys 1 card on the field or 1 spell and trap on the field. It can be a little tricky if you guys don't know how to use it. Like if you're summoning it and you have no other cards, you potentially just end up destroying itself. But just wait, use it at the right time, and it's really good. Alright, I have a proxy. This is the proxy for the card here. Alluring Mirror Split. And I personally prefer the Japanese version of this card name. Splitting Mirrors of Seduction. I think it sounds cooler. I think it kind of sounds corny right now, but I mean, hey, like I said, I've only got 1 of them, so they're a little bit pricey. I do plan on getting a second one, though. I got 2 Terraformings, obviously, for the field spell. 2 Foolish Burials. And Lightning Vortex, obviously. Swords of Revealing Light. And 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, all for the staples in here. Alright, not too many traps. That's going to be showing you guys next. Got 2 Harpie's Featherstorm. And if I control a Winged Beast monster until the end turn, negate any monster's effects your opponent activates. And if I control a Harpie monster, I can activate this card in my hand. So, I mean, I can negate the effect if I have a Harpie monster, which I always will have, and I can activate it from my hand. And then last but not least, obviously, it's a Winged Beast deck. You gotta have 3 Curse attacks, because why not? Distribute a Winged Beast monster, destroy up to 2 cards on the field. You can't go wrong with that. And for the extra deck, it's going to have 3 Harpie's Pet Phantasmal Dragons. This thing is such a pain in the butt for the opponent because it's easy for me to bring out, and it makes it to where they can't target any other Harpie monster for spells, attacks, or abilities or anything, and it can keep attacking directly as long as it has XYZ material. So you start out with the 3, and they can't attack or target it or other monsters, so it gets to be a pain. And then I've got 2 Ice Beast Zephyros for the negating effect. 2 Lightning Chidoris. 3 Castels. Raid Raptor, Blaze Burner, Falcon. This is in here just because if my opponent has more life points than me, I can make this thing a 4,000, so that's really good. And this is the card I was talking about, the rank 7 Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Chargers. I can use that to exceed from a Harpie Chandler and a Harpie's Pet Dragon. 1 Japanese Harpie Conductor. I know these are in English, but I like the artwork better in this one. And last but not least for this Link Monster, and for last but not least for the Link Monsters, 2 Great Flies, because everything in this deck is wind. So it makes it a lot easier, pump them up and everything, and just swarm the field. And that's going to be it for my deck profile. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love this deck. This is such an amazing deck to play with. And I love to be able to just swarm the field and everything. And I love that they finally gave Harpie Ladies more support. For the longest time, they didn't really have support. It was kind of just like the bare bone cards and everything. So if you wanted to upgrade it, you had to combine it with other stuff. But now, finally, you can have a pure Harpie deck that actually really works. And thank you once again so much for watching my videos. And I'll see you guys next time.